Well, today is the of sneezing, I mean spring, okay? And yes, things are blooming, including the allergies. Watery eyes and a runny nose are just some of the symptoms people will muddle through right now. Dr. Celeste Reese, she joins me now from American Family Care in Birmingham, and understand that many people are just flocking to you guys for relief. Are you seeing a lot of people?
Yes, we at American Family Care are seeing a lot of people coming in already asking us, is this my allergies, when a lot of people around the country right now still have snow on the ground. One day it's 30 degrees, one day it's 70 degrees, and, we're anticipating that this may be the worst allergy season ever.
And why is that? Why is it expected to be the worst allergy season ever?
Well, there are a couple of different things that play a part in that. One of the things is that we've had some wet, warm winters where we've had a heavy degree of precipitation with some warm temperatures. Anytime you have that, there's an increase in the pollen production. And what I mean by that is there have been some record totals in terms of snow. There's also been some warmer temperatures this year for a fall or winter season. I know in December of 2014 to January of 2015, we've seen some record high numbers in terms of the temperature. Well, whenever you have that, you have an increase in pollen production. You yourself, I know I left outside of my house a couple of times and, looked outside and looked at my bushes and said, oh, it looks like they're getting ready to bloom. And, the next day it snows. And so anytime you have that, there's stress on the plants or on the bushes, and there's an increase in the pollen production. So we've had wet winters, wet, warm winters. We've also just got off of a hot summer of 2014. It's one of the hottest summers. And traditionally, whenever you have a really hot summer the following spring, there's a strong amount of pollen production. You combine that with what we call a priming effect, wherein within a small amount of time, very high and low temperatures within a couple of days, and anytime you have that, it actually revs up your immune system, so it increases the sensitivity. And so what happens is that when that person comes in touch with that pollen, they have more of a reaction because they're so hypersensitive.
Very interesting. So you guys know to be ready.
Yes.
Now, besides medicine, what other tips can you give allergy sufferers?
Okay, there are several things that we can do beyond medication, just some basic household habits that people can practice that you wouldn't believe how much that could decrease the amount of symptoms that you have with your allergies. The first one's very basic. Just shower before you go to bed. Pollen gets on your hair, it gets on your skin, it gets on your nails. And so when you go to bed and you don't take a shower, you basically sleep in that. And so that's one thing. The second thing would be their HEPA filters. This is just a top-of-the-line air filter that can help to clear out some of the allergens from your living space. In addition to that, try to avoid doing a lot of activity early in the morning. That's when the pollen count is high. Something else would be to change your air filters frequently, vacuum twice a week, try and keep, with it being the spring, keep the windows closed, keep the doors closed as much as possible.
I want to thank you already. I know you have a wealth of information that we all need and to follow as well. But thank you so much. I can hear your passion about all of this and that you're ready for pollen season. Now, we want to tell people they can get more information at AmericanFamilyCare.com?
Yes, AmericanFamilyCare.com. We have several locations to serve you.
Dr. Celeste Reese.